Hello, I'm Naeem Majus, and we're going to look at a poem. A poem. Poems are good because they help you improve your everyday English. So this is a poem called The First Woman in My Life by Levi Tafari. So what we're going to do now is look at the vocabulary, the new words of the poem. Now, be careful, I'm going to be looking at the words in this poem. So the word is how it is found in this poem. So the first one, decent, as an adjective. It means an acceptable quality. So here we talk about a decent home, a home that's of acceptable quality. Ancient, very old. That's why the poet talks about ancient Rome. A long, long time ago. To chastise, to punish or speak angrily to someone, to tell them off, in other words. A score, this is around 20, a score of something. A mule, it's an animal that is half horse and half donkey. To survive, a verb. Someone survives after a difficult situation. For example, you are on a ship, the ship sinks, and you swim to an island. You survive the shipwreck. A ghetto, an international word. This is the part of the city where the poor people live. We call it a ghetto. A Rolo. Now notice here there is a capital R because this is a proper noun. It's a name. And if you were to ask any of your children, they would know that a Rolo is a British chocolate that you can find in most shops. Right, now it gets more interesting. We're going to be looking at idiomatic language. So idiomatic language is a group of words in a fixed order, in a special order, that have a different meaning from the words on their own, which means you might understand all the words, but together they have a different meaning. This is what makes English and other languages, I'm sure, difficult. So the more idiomatic language you learn, the better and the more fluent your English will be. So, to work your fingers to the bone, work so hard, work your fingers to the bone. It means to work very hard. To point the finger, so I'm pointing the finger at someone or something. It means to blame for what they have done. You shouldn't have done that. That is wrong. You've done that. That it means to point the finger. Now, here we're coming to another part of the poem which has non-standard English. This means English that sometimes breaks the grammatical, the spelling, or the punctuation rules. So why are we looking at non-standard English? Well, because a lot of everyday English, the way people speak, the way they talk, is non-standard. And it's good at least to be aware of it and to understand it, because not everyone speaks with perfect grammar, or they don't write with perfect spelling or punctuation. Here, look at this. But never send us to bed without food. Okay, so here it's to do with spelling. But never send us to bed without food. So without should be one word. Next one. Yes, you were the Yes, you was the first woman in my life. This is non-standard grammar because how we should normally say it in standard English is yes, you were the first woman in my life. So you, second person, were. We don't say you was. This is non-standard English. You might hear it, especially in Walsall, but it's non-standard. Okay, word class. This is interesting, changing a word from one word class to another. So here we had the adjective decent. We can change it to a noun, decency, and we can change it to an adverb, decently. We do not have a verb for decent. Next, ancient. As far as I'm aware, there's no verb, no noun, and no adverb. It's just an adjective, ancient. So we talk about ancient Rome, ancient Arabia, ancient Greece. Next, to chastise as a verb, to chastise. Well, we can have a noun, chastisement. And it's interesting, the suffix ment always comes with a noun. Chastised. So you can talk about the chastised woman, the woman who was punished, as an adjective, and there's no adverb. Survive, verb. We can have survival as an adjective, and there's no noun, an adverb with the meaning of survive. Right, complete the lines of the poem. I must say, I like this. I like this section because it's a time for you to write. So a woman's work is something. You can either use a noun or you can use a noun phrase. So a noun meaning one word or a noun phrase meaning several words. I have to say, well done, Asia. I've taken 3 examples from Asia because I think your examples are excellent. Look at the first one that Asia wrote. A woman's work is a full-time job. Very good noun phrase. A woman's work is without a break or a holiday. Another excellent noun phrase. And a woman's work is quite hard and difficult. Asia, excellent. So look out for the next feedback lesson and have a good day.